I went to Ireland, Limerick, Ireland for 4 months this past fall, from September to December. That's a question that everyone asks, and my answer is always, why not? Like, it was offered. I saw your presentations several times my first year, and I was like, I'm going to do it. Like, I have to. There's no way that I could know about this and not take advantage of that kind of opportunity. Like, that opportunity was everything, because I learned so much. I grew so much in just like a short amount of time. So there's no like real reason why I did it, except that I wanted to do it, and why not? I was always just drawn to it. I don't really know why, because it's so similar. And after living there for a while, like, it's so similar to Newfoundland, just in its culture, its landscaping. Like, everything is just so similar. But it just felt like, even when I was little, like, I always wanted to go on a vacation to Ireland, and it never happened. And then I figured out that I could go do this and live there for a couple months. So still, like, why not do it? My roommates were so incredible, and we all felt this way. Like, we couldn't believe how blessed we were to have been just by chance put together in the same house, you know? And that, like, we traveled together. We went on like weekend trips. We did everything. Like, we went to Barcelona for a weekend. We went to Spain. That's the same thing. I meant Sweden. We went to Sweden for a weekend. And a couple of us went to Killarney. I did some traveling with my parents outside of that. And my last week, after I finished exams, I went to Scotland with one girl for that week, because we had the same week off, or before we came home. So we did some UK traveling then. It's such an incredible experience, and there's no way to really explain that or describe what it's like without going to do it. And I had seen, or I had heard people talking about it before, and I heard from you, like, it's just such a great experience. But you don't really understand the kind of experience it's going to be. Like, you're going to have expectations of it, but it's going to surpass those expectations in ways that you can't imagine, because it changes a lot of things, like perspective and everything, and you grow so much as a person and in what you want, or everything. Like, everything will change after that, and it sounds so arbitrary or so cliche that, like, this is going to change everything, but it does. It really does, because, like, right now in my life, there's the before and there's the after. And the after, I don't know what is next. I don't make these plans. This was my plan for so long right now, was to just go to Ireland, spend those 4 months, and figure the rest out. And with what I learned in the last 4 months, I feel like I'm more suitable, better prepared to figure everything else out. And everyone's experience is going to be different, but I would, of course, recommend it to someone else so that they can have that same feeling, or even come and find something close to it. Just do it. I had expectations, but my expectations were not met in the way I thought they would be, because it was the way I had pictured Ireland in my head was different than what it actually is. Because you see the pictures and it's just green, and it is, but there's so much more to it that you find in living there. So, like, my expectations of the country changed, but my expectations of the experience also changed, because it wasn't what I had expected. I learned so much about myself, and I grew so much as a person that you can't get from just living, for me, at home and going to university in your hometown. It's the leaving home and realizing that there's so much more than just what you've seen for the last 20 years, and meeting people from around the world. Like, I have friends everywhere now, because we were all in the same community together, figuring everything out together, but on our own, but together at the same time. And you learn so much from people. You learn so much from your experiences. It's something I'm never going to forget about that, because, it had such an impact on me right now. And that's all there is. I only have right now. So all that I just did is really incredible. And I'm really thankful for that experience. That opportunity was everything.